There's a ton of information released about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate during Nintendo's E3 presentation, but we've been able to learn a whole lot more about the game since then thanks to reports from people who got to play the demo and through the Invitational. So let's take a quick look at the 35 most interesting pieces of information we were able to learn about Smash for the Switch that weren't included in Nintendo's presentation. First, let's take a look at some information about in-game mechanics. Despite there being directional air dodging, wave dashing is not in the game. Wave landing is technically in the game, but has about 20 frames of lag, so it isn't really a much better option than just landing normally. Shield dropping, an advanced tech that allows you to drop through a platform while shielding, makes its return in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Much to the dismay of many players, the rage mechanic, which causes attacks to deal increased knockback when a player is at higher percents, makes its return in Ultimate. However, it does appear to be significantly nerfed from Smash 4, with players saying that the knockback increase now starts happening at around 120% instead of 35%. You're only able to air dodge once while in the air until you touch the ground again, unlike in Smash 4 when you could air dodge an unlimited amount of times. If both players attempt to grab at the same time, neither player will get a grab, and they'll both take about 1% damage while being slightly knocked back. Dash dancing is in the game to some extent, but players have reported that it's a bit clunky and it's not nearly as smooth as it is in Melee. It should at the very least be slightly useful, because you can now use any move to cancel your dash. The ability to do this has an abundance of uses, such as being able to more easily use up smash to punish and kill opponents with your forward momentum. It's been confirmed that you'll be able to toggle stage hazards on and off in Smash Ultimate. Two examples of this were shown during the Invitational, as Pokemon did not appear on Saffron City, but they did in the playable demos at E3, and Frigate did not flip during the Invitational map, but it did on the demos. Whenever a character is knocked off the screen, a minimap appears to show the character's location relative to the blast zones. In 1v1 matches, a display pops up to show how many stocks each player has left when someone loses a life. Now let's look at some facts about characters. Link got a visual overhaul for Ultimate to match how he appears in Breath of the Wild, and while his moveset is pretty much the same, he did receive a few non-cosmetic changes. These changes are that he no longer has a hookshot to grab or aid in his recoveries, and that he can now detonate his bombs on command. Ice Climbers are not able to hand off from one Ice Climber to another during a grab, because Nana is not actionable at all while an opponent is being grabbed. Also, Nana cannot grab on her own at all, and she will taunt when you throw an opponent. Alpha returns as an alternate skin for Olimar, but they are still limited to only 3 Pikmin in their party, like they were in Smash 4. Pikachu's somersaulting neutral air has been replaced by Pikachu surrounding itself with electrical energy that is reminiscent of Mewtwo's Nair. Despite having Cappy in some of his alternate skins, Mario still has Flood as his down special in Smash 5. Eggs from Yoshi's egg throw now bounce on the ground when thrown. Captain Falcon's forward smash is now the captain throwing out a punch instead of the elbow that he's had since Melee. From the brief glimpse we got at Jigglypuff in the profile video, it looks like Rest has a whole lot more knockback than it did in Smash 4, and it still sends opponents directly upwards. Toad now joins Peach and Daisy when they are pummeling a grab creature, as well as still being a part of their down B. When the Pokemon Trainer last appeared in Brawl, players were forced to switch between Pokemon about every 3 minutes, or be punished by the stamina mechanic that reduced a Pokemon's damage and knockback. But this mechanic will not be returning in Smash 5, so players will be able to stick to just one Pokemon without any negative side effects. On top of this, the animation for the switch between Pokemon is significantly faster, and the swap can even be done in mid-air. Dr. Mario no longer has the same down air as Mario, and instead has one that spikes and looks like Ganon's Dare. Mewtwo's animations have been revamped from Smash 4, with the most notable example being on his up smash that now looks significantly larger. Ness's down B, the PSI Magnet, also has a brand new animation that looks monumentally cleaner than the one it had in Smash 4. His up B also got a quality of life change, and now has an arrow that will indicate which way the move will send him if the PK Thunder connects. If Link has no damage, he can shoot beams out of his sword like he did in the original Legend of Zelda. Young Link now has a really cool looking Dark Link alternate costume. King DDD's up special, his Super DDD jump, now causes him to fall into tumble if he hits his head on a solid object on the way up. Rob's down throw now buries opponents into the ground for an easy follow-up after. Little Mac's recovery has been enhanced significantly, as now his side B does not put him into freefall anymore. Attacks now damage and decrease the remaining uses of Pac-Man's Pac Jump trampoline. Also, Pac-Man's grab has significantly less ending lag than it does in Smash 4. Cloud's limit meter only stays fully charged for about 15 seconds and then resets to being empty if it isn't used, unlike in Smash 4 where a fully charged limit meter stays until one of his upgraded special moves are used. And lastly, let's talk about stages. Through the collection of various images and videos released by Nintendo, there have been a ton of stages that have been indirectly confirmed. Dreamland, Hyrule Castle, Saffron City, and Yoshi's Island from Smash 64 have been confirmed. 15 out of the 24 original stages from Melee, 21 out of the 29 stages from Brawl, 13 out of the 20 stages from the 3DS version of Smash 4, and 23 out of the 26 stages from the Wii U version of Smash 4 have all been confirmed. On top of this, a new version of Battlefield, Great Plateau Towers from Breath of the Wild, Murray Towers from Splatoon, and New Donk City from Mario Odyssey are all brand new stages, which brings the total stages already up to 81. And last but not least, the announcer for Smash 4, Xander Mobus, returns as the announcer for Ultimate, which marks the first time the announcer hasn't changed between two Smash titles. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm going to be making videos covering the competitive scene around Smash 5 when the game is released, but in the meantime, I'm going to continue making videos about Melee's competitive scene, so if you're interested in either of those, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love to hear down in the comments what your first impressions of Smash 5 are, and if there are any more facts you think I should have included in this video. But with that being said, I've been SaveAsUntitled, and I will see you guys next time.